Oh, let's see who's online today. Oh well. Go away. Woo! Hey, what's going on, Philip? What's going on, baby? Thanks for calling them. I'm pretty sure a lot of them won't be awake right now. You know. But, yeah, I'm here. What's going on? I have had the longest day. Oh my god. I'm kind of pissed off Drake dropped that goofy ass track. I have to make a video about it too. Oh my god, I'm so exhausted. So exhausted. I gotta find a way to catch 8 hours tonight, man. My body needs it. Well, how we doing today, guys? What's going on? How we feeling? How we doing? What's up? What's going on, Crody? What's going on with the mandem, Crody? How we doing? I don't cue ball. Are we the only two mods here tonight? That's fine. How do we all feel about the Drake dish? So I know how I feel about it. It's pathetic. Because these lives getting later and later. It's the only time of the day I can find to like do them anymore. Because there's so many like developments and ideas and stuff I gotta do. And, you know, waves I have to hit and catch and stuff like that. Just, you know, playing the social media game. I'm pretty good at it, but, you know, it's sporadic. A lot of the timing is stuff you just can't control. And that's fine, you know, like Drake just dropped. That's gonna be a video that will blow up no matter what you talk about. You know, no matter how you talk about it. Whether you give value or not, I intend to give value all the time. So obviously, I'm gonna talk about things in a certain way. But for the most part, there's just certain metrics you have to hit. Yeah, feel me? Can you guys hear me good though? Can we hear me good? Can we see me good? Well, I appreciate the likes, guys. Thanks for liking the live. Well, yo, talk to me. How you feeling about the Drake diss? If you guys have heard it. Have you guys heard it yet? Let's start with that. If we haven't heard the Drake diss, still comment on it. Why not? But have we heard it? How do we feel about it? Haven't heard it yet? Go hear it. Yeah, 3 times. I think I've heard it like, I don't know, 8, 9 times. I don't know if I'm at 10 yet, but I know I've heard it a lot of times. I've probably heard more parts, one particular part, a lot more times than others, but you know. Drake sounds tired. Shit, Drake sounds like me. I'm tired. Oh, we're all exhausted, man. But it's not just that he sounds tired, it's that he sounds defeated. Tired and defeated are 2 different things. Tired and deflated are 2 different things. Drake sounds deflated. Drake sounds like he's done. He's done. And I think he can smell the end coming near. I can only imagine what his household must be looking like right now. All the trying to burn evidence and flush things down the toilet and shit like that. Because you gotta admit, like, he's probably super paranoid right now. He doesn't know what's gonna happen next. Poor guy. But you know, such is life. There's no room to survive though, it seems. Yeah, pretty much. He's done. Kendrick did a good job, man. You did a great job. From beginning to end, everything was planned out correctly. You followed through to the end. The execution was flawless. The timing was perfect. You did a good job. You did. Why are you tired, Unc? Running on less than 4 hours of sleep. Going a little too hard on my workout. On days where I know I have a lot of stuff to do, I like to take it easy on my workout so I have more energy throughout the day. But I felt like a bitch, so I did a little more than I needed to. And then it was nothing but my book, my course I'm working on, and then coaching calls. So, yeah, I'm tired as fuck. Drake gaslit the whole track, defensive, yeah. He sounds like when you catch that kid with chocolate on his mouth and you're like, did you eat the chocolate? And he's like, what chocolate? So-and-so ate the brownie from last week. He sounded childish. Poor guy. And a lot of the things he did were just misfires, like just unnecessary, avoidable mistakes. What do you mean you're making fun of a guy that got diddled as a kid? If indeed it's true that Kendrick Lamar was touched funny as a child by his uncle, auntie, how the hell is that something to make fun of a guy for? You're gonna make fun of a guy for being a victim and a child? Misfire. That's what happens when you take a sweet Jewish Canadian kid and try to make him a gangster rapper. He's gonna think everything is gangster. Ain't nothing gangster about that. He had to respond, but this battle was over Friday night. I would say yesterday was when it was over. I mean, it was over Friday night. It was. But yesterday was like, yeah, this is not coming back. When Kendrick released another sandwich of a track, Not Like Us, and he made it a bop too, which is crazy. Like, everyone knows Kendrick is the artistic guy who makes music that is deep in thought but not too enjoyable. So showing an ability to make a hit like Drake can, and honestly even better, it's like, damn. Because Not Like Us is just way catchier, way bouncier, way more danceable than Push-Ups. And Push-Ups, up until that point, Push-Ups was like the most enjoyable track. Even more, I would say slightly more enjoyable than Euphoria. Euphoria is like that. It's the kind of stuff you want to hear, right? On your way to like a drill type shit. Not that everyone can relate to that. I can't relate to that. But, you know, it's something you want to hear like before a fight. It's something that gets you prepped for violence. But Push-Ups is just an enjoyable club banger. And then Not Like Us came out. So, yeah, Not Like Us is the best banger so far in this track. And this war, if you want to call it that. Just a better song, man. Kendrick won, hands down. Also, did one of his writers betray him or something? Oh, yeah, it's the whole thing. Like, Kendrick says he got information on Drake from one of his people. Drake is kind of contradicting himself in two ways. First, he said the person that Kendrick got his information from is a clown, is not someone to be trusted. But then in the same song, a few bars later, he goes, well, we planted the evidence on purpose so it can lead Kendrick astray. And it's like, okay, so which is it? Is the person that gave Kendrick his information a clown? Or are you the clown in question? Like, what's going on? There's so many inconsistencies. Again, and that's not the only inconsistency in the entire song. That's the crazy part. People are gonna listen to the song more and catch more stuff, but go watch my video if you want to see like everything I've caught so far, because I'm sure there's more. It's like so many questions left unanswered. It's crazy. It's crazy. How to get motivated again? I've lost all motivation. You didn't lose any motivation, my friend. You're motivated. You're motivated enough to ask me that question, right? So it's not motivation you're looking for. It's energy, more than likely. Whenever people are like, how do I get motivated? It's almost never the motivation. It's the energy to do it and the time to do it. It's time management skills and treating yourself correctly enough to have the energy to use the motivation you already have, right? So eat clean, eat well, but not too much so you don't like get lethargic. Exercise, make sure you're sweating every day. Like make sure you're sweating every day, very important. And go to bed early, man. Like seriously, just the simple stuff. Just do things to help your body produce more energy and retain more energy output throughout the day. How many clones of you would it take to defeat Megatron in a fight? Megatron. I feel I've heard Megatron, but I don't know why it's not clicking right now. Who's Megatron? No, it's a fictional character. Oh, is it the Transformer, the Decepticon? Is that what I'm thinking about? Megatron. I might be tripping. It's Transformers, right? Yeah. Okay, so is it the bad guy, the Decepticon boss or something? How many of them would I need? I'm gonna say safe and call it 3,000. I think a 3,000 of me could fucks anything up, honestly. Bro got so into his character is what you meant to say. Into his character, he forgot who he really is. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's true. If Drake just stayed the sweet kid from Degrassi, he'd be fine, man. All this proving himself in a way that is not true to him is just, it's unnecessary. Finding himself in situations he just shouldn't be in. In Mother, I Sober, Kendrick didn't mention that he was the one being molested, though. That is true, actually. I gotta go back and listen to Mr. Morale. But that is true. Well, just more disparaging Drake, I guess. Yeah, with his mother? That makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about the lyrics. OMG, thank you, Narasign. Ty Narasign, please sing or not. Do I remember this? You gonna run it for these hundreds, girl, or nah? Shorty, is you really about your money, girl, or nah? Don't play with a boss, girl, take it off. Take it for a real one, you gon' get it all. Is you really about your money or nah? Can you really take a nah? Is you really about a nah? Is you with this or nah? Or nah? But you die. Anyway, I haven't heard that song in years. Remember when The Weeknd came in and got every girl within ear reach of the song wet? Remember that? When he came in on some, would you like this if I flick this tongue or nah? Or nah? You can ride my face until you drip. Hey, I'm like, why is he so majestic with everything he does? That's crazy. Lord Jack, please listen to me. Go on YouTube and search like that. Except it's unlistenable. That's what Kendrick please sounds like. That's hilarious. I've heard that too, by the way, and you're wrong. How you doing, Jace? You look tired, fam. I bet you tell Juan Dimitri on here. Just saying, that's fair. But you're not gonna get ahead with me by disparaging others. Be careful with that. You looking better than them isn't gonna help your case. I promise. You're the best TikToker, bro. All your shit works. Thank you. No problem. You're welcome. I'm happy you're actually using it, and I feel like the world will know that if they all just use what I said. What I keep saying. It's like, I know I sound crazy sometimes. I'm very aware of that. I'm very aware I sound like a crazy person. But ultimately, I know what I'm talking about. So just use what I say, you'll be fine. I'm happy you're using it. Thank you. I was watching your interview light, and how long should it take you to go from the approach to the date? I would say on average of about a week and a half. If you do it, like if you just want to be lazy about it, you can speed it up to, I want to say 3 or 4 days. There will be rare situations where, like, for instance, if there's a time constraint, say she's in town for only the weekend, then obviously you kind of speed things up at that point. But yeah, for the most part, you should be able to squeeze it in there on average 7 days, 9 days, about there. I'm happy you're going through the interview light, though. Make sure you go through it more than once. And for those of you that don't have the interview light yet, please go get it, like, as soon as possible. I have goals that people think are crazy. I can't tell if I'm delusional or not. Feel like I'm crazy. if you really think about it, I mean, there's no such thing as delusion. If you truly believe in it and you want to see it happen, then is it really delusional if you end up making it happen? You know, so it's the size of your goals should not intimidate you. I don't care how big they are. I don't care how unrealistic they may seem. You should have your goals, and you should have the confidence that you can meet them. And you shouldn't worry about what other people may think about them. It's very important that you have the belief in yourself that you've already achieved them. You feel me? Oh, hey, King Henry. What's up? Welcome. I'm going to book a call with you soon. Cool. Get to it. Drake ain't been getting no sleep. Shit, neither have I. Kendrick got all of us in reaction to him right now, especially Drake. Because Drake, I mean, all I'm getting out of it is like, more exposure. I'm riding a trend, a wave on social media. If you're a content creator, you know what I'm talking about. That's all I'm getting out of it, and look how hard I'm working. Imagine how hard Drake and his ghostwriters have to work to like damage control and save his reputation. And honestly, they're not even doing that good a job. So how you doing, Jay? She looked tired. I already read that, didn't I? I already read that. And I told you, be careful about stepping on the heads of others to look better. That doesn't impress me. I'm happy you're here. Don't bring up the fact that Dimitri and I don't know you tell more aren't here, because there have been many times that they were here that you weren't. So if you want me to judge you by those same metrics, you're not gonna like it. Be careful with that. Bro could sing. Yeah, I used to be in a boy band when I was a kid. Did I ever tell you guys that? I feel like I haven't told you guys that, but yeah, I used to be in a boy band. A gospel boy band. So yeah, singing and dancing. Yeah, I'm pretty good at those things. I'm not even like bragging on nothing. I really should have been like a Nigerian Justin Bieber if I didn't, pick up. I ended things with my pregnant girl. I'm waiting for her to come back crawling. If she don't, I'm gone. How did you end things? That's what'll determine if she comes back or not. What's your take on using openers or just going and putting yourself on the spot? Use openers to start with. It helps. Think of openers like the training wheels, right? It's okay. It's always cool to be in a position where you have something in your back pocket whenever you approach, just to like give yourself that confidence. At some point, you won't use openers anymore, right? Ew, bug. You won't use openers anymore. I don't use openers anymore. Not in the same way I used to. I go with the situation, whatever's in front of me. I walk up to a girl in the grocery store, I'll look in her cart, and I'll start making fun of her for whatever is in her cart. Who the hell still drinks almond milk? What are you, a weirdo? Go drink regular cow milk. And now we're in a conversation, and that's it. Look, I'm looking at everything in your cart. I don't mean to judge, but you must be vegetarian or something, because there's not enough calories in there. And then boom, I'm in a conversation. All right, so openers will start out as training wheels, but then eventually you just kind of become situational with it. Let's see. Also, should I go with just attraction, or should I do attraction and comfort combo for tens? With all girls, it'll be the same exact formula. Start with attraction, and then when you have built attraction, that tension, that sexual tension between you and her, then you now have the right almost to build comfort with her. A lot of men do it the other way around. That's what we call nice guys, right? They're guys that try to build rapport with a woman first. Oh, how are you? What's your name? Who are you? They get curious about her. They try to get her to give them some kind of social compliance, social capital or whatnot. And it's just the wrong way to go about gaming. A real game is first establishing yourself as rapport worthy before you start building rapport. So the idea is to start with breaking rapport, and then when you break rapport, she will feel the need to qualify herself and build rapport with you, because again, no other guy is breaking rapport with her. Like the average girl, not even average, like I was gonna say like the average 10, but I was right to say average girl. The average girl is constantly running into guys that are too thirsty for them. Like, oh, give me this, give me that, let me get your attention, let me get your number, let me get your this. So if you're the one guy that goes, I don't know you like that, let me get to know you first before I even think about giving you my number, you instantly stick out because you're doing what we call breaking rapport. And that's essentially what a push-pull or a neg or a tease or a flirt is, right? It's the ability to tell a woman, let me vet you first, and that just puts you in a position to then build comfort in the back end. After you've done all the breaking rapport, then you can build rapport in the back end. That's how it works. Big fan of your TikToks. It changed my perspective on things. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm happy you actually use the TikToks and use the information in them. I put a lot of work in them. I don't just come on here and yap for no reason. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I always guarantee if you use what I say, you will see results. So I'm happy you're actually using it. Thank you. Drake has a Haitian baby mama for real. That's what the streets is talking, baby. That's what the streets is saying. Yo, J. Cole. By the way, I gotta make a video about that. You just reminded me. Thank you, but I'll need that tomorrow. I'm too tired tonight. But this narrative, people are like, oh, J. Cole is the smartest one. He got out of the Dodge. It's like, I can appreciate the cleverness of the tactical retreat, but let's pump the brakes. That's still some pussy shit he did. All right, like we can't start giving. At least Drake, I can give Drake more respect because at least Drake went in. He didn't do it from a good place. He didn't do it from a true place of confidence. He did it to, like keep up appearances as a gangster rapper that is Jewish Canadian. But at least he went in. At least he went out on the shield. J. Cole upped the tool and then put it back. Like, what are we doing? I don't respect that. I give Drake 2 points. One, why doesn't his wife follow Kendrick but follows Dave Free? I don't follow any of my girls on social media. When I heard that, I forgot to edit in the video. When I heard that, I'm like, that is the goofiest part of this entire song. The only men that follow the women on social media are the ones that are trying to fuck them. Once you're already fucking the girl, you're not following her. There's no need. I don't follow any of my bitches anywhere. I have all their Snapchats and that's about it. Like, and even then, it's only really one of them that I really go with on Snapchat. The rest I'm either on. I have one I use for Facebook, one on WhatsApp, all that crazy stuff. They all want their own app to feel special. But yeah, like, dude, once you're with her, there's no need to follow her on any social media. Like, what are you doing right now? Am I surprised his wife, since like his high school sweetheart, doesn't follow him or he doesn't follow her on social media? Like, come on. Silly ass fucking point. Boy band Justin Oluwalake, that's hilarious. Baby, 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 oh for you, I for they chop on my life. But I just can't believe they gave me Eba. We take where do I need goosey soup I'll buy you anything including yam and beans. I need to stop. I'm too Nigerian today. She was complaining about not feeling heard and I said we're done. Interesting solution to a problem. I mean, she said she wasn't feeling heard. It'd be different if she said she wasn't getting enough attention or she wasn't feeling loved, but she said she wasn't feeling heard. That's a very specific problem that I don't think you solved the right way. If anything, you kind of proved her point. Y'all gotta get some relationship skills. I'm gonna start, by the way, I'm scripting it out right now, but I'm working on the series for building the back end of the relationship, because a lot of people lack relationship skills. Once you're in a relationship with a woman, you gotta become a fantastic listener, essentially. And it's kind of unfair. Women expect you to fucking read their minds. But honestly, it's not that hard to read their minds. So I can't complain too much about it. But the point is, yeah, you might have gone around about solving that problem the worst way possible. Telling her, she tells you she doesn't feel heard. And then you did the most not listening ass thing and just broke up with her. Like, what were you? What you think you were being gangster when you did that? Like, oh, look at me, I'm a tough guy. I'm a tell her no. I don't like. You achieved nothing. So hopefully, for your sake, she doesn't completely give up and go, forget this guy. I can't get through to him. Granted, I think you'll still get her back regardless, because if anything, it does kind of make your validation harder to get. But you have to give her a reason to want to chase your validation. It has to be a good deal for her. You have to remember that. Relationships are transactions. It has to be sweet for them too. I told her the other day that it was my way or the highway. Again, why? Like, it's like you're listening to these red pill guys and it's fucking up your game because you're not applying the right thing to the right situation. Telling a girl it's my way or the highway only works in situations where she's being defiant and disobedient. Your girl telling you that she doesn't feel heard is not defiance. She's complaining. That's an entirely different problem. Now, granted, whether she's being defiant or complaining, it's ultimately a way to attempt to change your behavior. But the way you communicate that you're not going to change your behavior or you're going to go about giving her assurance or reassurance in a different way is going to be slightly different depending on how she presents the problem to you. So if she's going, I don't feel heard, the next thing you should naturally ask is, what don't you feel heard about? Why don't you feel heard? What exactly is it that's making you feel like you're not feeling heard? And then from there you can decipher if the bitch is being goofy, which, you know, most of the time they are, or it's genuinely your fault, which I'm guessing from the way you responded, it probably is your fault, dude. Because you don't seem like you're too socially calibrated, man. Go and get my course immediately. That's literally what I would tell you. Go and get the interview light. Very important. Get you some social calibration under there, and then while you're at it, go and read the book Way of the Superior Man, David Data. In fact, start with the book, then get my course. My course will make even more sense to you when you're done reading that book. So yeah, something to think about. Why did he back R. Kelly when Spotify was going to remove his catalog? He didn't just back R. Kelly. He backed R. Kelly, XXXTentacion, and then a bunch of other people that Spotify wanted to kick out. And his entire argument was they worked hard for their music. They give people value for their music. It's freedom of speech. If you take off their music, you might as well take off mine too, because at some point you will find a way to do it anyway. And he's right. It's like a freedom of speech thing. So it wasn't just like people like, oh, it's R. Kelly he was protected. It wasn't just R. Kelly. It was like 4 or 5 different artists, including X, which was the one I was the most concerned about, me personally. Don't take away X's music. I mean, yeah, he's an interesting character, but goddamn, don't take it away. He's dope. You feel me? He used Millie, you mean, but Millie Bobby Brown, because Bobby Brown was Whitney Houston's husband who beat her. Interesting bar. It just doesn't make him look good though, because this is the first time that name is being used in this entire disc. Like, Kendrick has been calling him a P3DO the entire time, but Kendrick is not sending any specific names. He has now. That's what a guilty conscience looks like. That's not a good thing. And I gotta go soon. My battery's like literally 7%. You see, I'm tired. My phone is tired. God damn it. But yeah, it's not looking good for Drake, because he's out here just dry snitching. What's he doing? Drake's insecure Scorpio ass made it too easy for K-Dot to hit him where it hurts. Now he's coping. Exactly. You know the funny thing I've noticed? Women are better at reading this entire diss war than men are. And it's not surprising to me, but it's something I feel like I have to say out loud. A lot of men suck at reading social cues. Women are like, that's their biological makeup, right? That's what they're designed to do, is perceive social cues and what they mean, to be able to not just gauge the confidence or certainty and uncertainty levels of different men, but also to like help them read situations so they can, you know, remain safe, remain okay, remain comfortable. Most women will be able to look at the entire Drake and Kendrick Lamar back and forth and be like, yeah, Drake is the bitch here. They'll be able to tell you. And if you think I'm lying, check. Ask them. Ask your sisters, ask your mothers, ask your girls, if you have them. Literally ask them. Like, yo, here's the songs. Listen to all these songs back and forth. Who do you think won? They'll tell you. I've been thinking about getting on TRT to help accomplish my daily goals, like work, approaching, gym. Get your body to produce it naturally for you. The reason you don't have enough TRT, or you feel like you don't have enough TRT, is because you're not putting yourself in high pressure situations that'll force your body to produce more TRT. More testosterone, specifically. All right, not TRT, testosterone replacement treatment. But TRT is something your body already produces naturally. You know, and you don't want to fuck up your hormonal balance. It's a beautiful orchestra of hormones going throughout your body. Fucking up one up and the production of one up can just like set everything off in a bad way. So you want to do your best to produce your own testosterone naturally. Damn, it's 12 p.m. here. Oh, Dimitri's here. Yay. But I have to do my duty and check in. Straight up, I'm happy you're here and I've seen you. Well done, soldier. Drake Sounds Deflated is a wild title. He is. He definitely does sound deflated. Write that down. 30 years old. Who's 30 years old? Approaching your gym. Oh, you are 30 years old? And you want to... Why are you getting... What? I'm about to be 29 in 2 days. How do I have more energy than you? What's wrong with you? You're not treating yourself correctly. Treat your body right. And take 30 to 60 days out to actually sleep early. Go hit the gym. Eat clean. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Use Celtic salt to pull the water into your cells. Like, literally do that for 30 to 60 days and see how you feel. I promise you that TRT talk will be out of your mind. You don't... 30 years old? You're young, dude. What the hell? How do you know what to work on? How do you give value instead of take? Like, how do I practice this at home? You don't practice anything game related at home. You go out in the field to practice. That's the first thing. I'm sorry to break your heart, but it's true. Secondly, you'll know what to work on when you start practicing, because that's what'll show you what your weaknesses are and what it is that you're failing at, you're lacking at. That's why I love game and women in general, because a woman is a reflection of you and your confidence and your strength of character. They will be the mirror to show you where you're being a bitch. They'll tell you. You know, they might not tell you verbally, but they'll show you. You'll see in those different areas where you feel too much anxiety. You'll see it come up. You'll see how that feels. You'll see it there. Let's see. Your work ethic is insane, bro. I admire you, man. Thank you. I mean, I'm Nigerian. I kind of have no choice. I feel like I'm one of the laziest people you'll meet, but by Nigerian standards. I feel like in America, people are like, "Oh, you have amazing work ethic," and I take the compliment, like, "Oh, thank you, appreciate that." But back at home, I'm a lazy piece of shit. Back at home, I truly am lazy. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's kind of why I'm rather smarter than most. So, you know, because when you're lazy, you think about the easiest way to do everything. So it's cool. Do you think Kendrick is spitting facts? I know he's spitting facts. Like, everything he's accusing Drake of, we already have evidence for years. So, absolutely, I think he's spitting facts. I just like the fact that he really hit Drake where it hurts. Like, your money can't protect you. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how many black artists you try to align yourself with. You're still uncool. Like, I like that. He's definitely spitting facts. How do you stop focusing on women? There's nothing wrong with focusing on women, just like there's nothing wrong with focusing on yourself or your body or your money or anything like that. What you really should be asking me is, how do you stop making your women or women in general become the priority of your life? And that will come down to you and your inability to control your own impulses, right? If you find that women are becoming the center of your fucking existence, then that means you have terrible impulse control. And you have to build a discipline about you first. So you have to build discipline in other areas and then transfer that to women. Start with your body. That's a good way to start. Hit the gym, join a martial arts dojo membership, and start training. Bro, I have a personal concern. Why do I always attract girls with boyfriends? That's normal. It's not a bad thing. It could be a bad thing, though, if you look at it like, it depends on the kind of girlfriend you keep attracting. Are you attracting women that are looking for excitement from their boyfriends? That's not a bad thing. Or are you looking for women that are looking to jump ship from one comfort guy to another? That's not a good thing, right? So it depends, but at the same time, you gotta realize every girl you'll ever have in your life, you'll take from somebody else. It's competition out here, especially the most desirable ones. The baddest bitches are always with someone. So you're essentially stealing every girl ever. That's how it works. Oh shit, you're right. I told her the other day that it was my weird heart. At least now you get the point. I'm happy you're seeing the light now, Luca. Bro, I have a personal concern. Oh, I already answered that one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Thanks for the advice. No problem, man. No problem. Are you Kendrick? No. I mean, We share some similarities, but I am not him. Pray to the Omega. PG Lang rolling your SIE. Don't you address me unless it was with 4 letters. Goats. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social limits. I've been ducking the overnight activist shit. I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron and Gabrielle. Bitch. I'm not gonna start rapping. Don't worry. Why do you think Charisma King? Think of Charisma King or Denton Fisher? I haven't heard those two names in years. What the fuck are they up to? Charisma King. What's he up to these days? What is he about? Where is he at? Denton Fisher. I literally have not seen either of those guys' videos on my YouTube homepage in like, I want to say 3, maybe 4 years. They're decent. They're not bad. It was actually a TDE rep that did what exactly? I can't remember what we were talking about there. Nuh-uh, part 6. That's essentially what it feels like. Yeah. Well, still, be bumping best I ever had and Take Care album when this beef is absolutely. Drake makes catchy fucking music, man. He does. But I also be bumping Not Like Us. For sure. Bro, I'm 34 and I'm feeling great. You're young at 30. Doubt you need TRT on less clinical issue. For real. Like, and again, what exactly is a clinical issue? It's just your body needing the extra help to do what it's already designed to do. Right? So just put yourself in hard situations. That should be fine. Even though Drake isn't coming back, what do you think he needs to do to give himself a fighting chance? A nice hit record that shows that he's not as concerned with his loss. Like, it's okay to lose a diss track, but it's the way you carry the loss that matters. Right? The way he carried it last time with Pusha T is not going to work here. The way he's trying to carry it this time, which is trying to save face, is gonna backfire even worse. He needs to just be like, listen, almost like pull a J. Cole, but with like more grace. You know what? You did your thing on there. We had a nice little back and forth. I still think you're a bitch ass nigga, but that's it for me. I ain't doing this shit no more. You got it, bro. And then bounce. And then the very next day release a fucking song of the summer. That's what he needs to do. I want more energy and impulse control. Would you recommend meditation? I'm fit and work out already. Put yourself in higher pressure situations. If you feel like you need more impulse control, put the impulse in front of yourself and then force yourself to say no. Train the actual discipline. What is discipline? The ability to say yes to pain and no to pleasure over a consistently long period of time. All right? The ability to give yourself an instruction and follow through with it. So, literally put yourself in the line of the actual temptation and then choose not to be tempted. That's how you feel it. Can you collab with J Mulv? He exposes everyone like RZ Julian. Oh, absolutely not. That guy's a fucking insane artist, and I don't trust him. Anyone with a good brain will not trust him. My phone's shutting down right now, guys. Like literally. So I gotta go. I gotta go charge this thing. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Go get my free course, Self Belief. Go get the interview light. Get in contact with me if you need to. All that good stuff. I love you guys. I appreciate you. It's been Jason, Favorite Scientist. With this information, what you must.